Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. Mike Piazza elected into the Hall of Fame, and some of his stats: Mike Piazza, 12-time All-Star, 396 home runs. That's the most by catcher in MLB history. 93 NL Rookie of the Year, 96 All-Star Game MVP, and he also goes into the Hall of Fame as the lowest drafted player. Ken Griffey goes in as the highest drafted player, making the Hall of Fame. And a lot of people I don't understand. A lot of just reading comments and people say, well, he never won a World Series. But listen, I guess that's the new wave of, like, the new generation of people thinking that it's all about how many World Series, how many championships you won. It's not all about that. It's about what you do throughout the regular season. Many times now, I think this new generation of fans, they expect, if you're on a crappy team that and you're a great player, you need to leave that crappy team to win a championship, to solidify yourself in history. Nah, I don't think that should be the case. That should not be the case, at least with me, anyway, at all. And, one of, I think, my biggest memories of Mike Piazza, and I think one of his favorite moments as well, was when Piazza hit that go-ahead home run in the first post-9/11 game. And that's hard. That is hard for a Yankee fan to admit, by all means. But what that guy did was amazing. All the eyes were on that game, and with what Piazza did, for New York that day and for the world, it's like New York is here to lifting up, and New York is ready to fight. America, it just had such a symbolic meaning to me, being from New York. I think Piazza is probably at least in my opinion, I haven't seen all the greats play, but I think he's the greatest hitting catcher I've ever seen. As a baseball fan, it just totally disgusts me that because of the cheaters that have ruined the great game that I grew up watching. It's my favorite sport, that it took such a long time for Piazza to get into the Hall of Fame. And Piazza will be going in as a Met. I played 8 years with the Mets, 7 with the Dodgers. It was announced that he will be going in as a Met. He was a great hitting catcher. He just didn't throw out a lot of pitchers. He just didn't throw out a lot of hitters. But he did call a good game, I think, and he was great, I think, at blocking the plate with his type of stature. He just didn't have a good percentage of throwing out runners. If he won a World Series, it would have been great, but that's not the end-all, be-all. I think he's probably, one of the most underrated players of all time. I think he personally doesn't get even enough credit as he should. So Mike Piazza going into the Hall of Fame, great hitting catcher, 427 career home runs in all. He did hit some home runs as a DH there with Oakland, so 427 total. So congratulations, Mike Piazza, going in as a Met. The Mets still suck, though. Make no mistake about it. But Piazza, a great player. Hope all is well.